Good morning, everyone. I've seized the day today, taken the dog out. I actually seized a little bit too well because I got up really early. It was too dark to go out and I was scared. But then I waited, got lighter, took the dog for a walk. Now on my way to the gym, which is very, very thrilling for a Saturday morning. I'm planning to do this in a logical way though, that I will not be around for the deadline because I'm starting to think, shall I make some transfers? At the moment, I'm rolling. I'll put my team here so you can see what I'm working with at the moment. I've got the captaincy on Haaland. Bit boring, but I'm not going to have a player for that amount of money and not captain him. Also means that I haven't gone for Salah this game week. I was thinking of downgrading Haaland to Strand Larsen, the number one, and then upgrading Semenyo to Salah. Decided against it. I think I need another week, and I'm also a bit torn whether to go for Strand Larsen or Cunha. Strand Larsen is the kind of Chris Wood pick where I think he's great and he's going to be really good and he's exciting. Whereas Cunha on paper is probably the better option to go for, just that little bit more expensive. So I'll give that another week to try and figure out what I'm going to do. Benching was a bit of a headache this game week. Milenkovic is first on the bench and they're playing at home against West Ham. I'm feeling quite good about that for Forest. I can see some clean sheet potential there, but I can't bench Trent. He's too expensive to put on the bench. Same goes for Porro, and then Aït-Nouri playing against Palace. I think is a really, really good attacking defensive asset. So I'm going to go for him. Porro and Trent at the moment becoming a bit of a thorn in my side because I'm not sure if the clean sheet potential is there. But again, similar to Haaland, so much money, I don't want to put that on my bench. So that'll be one to consider when I am making my transfers because I think I will probably downgrade Trent at some point. And Porro, I would like to go, but he's just not an immediate, I need to get rid of him now kind of asset. So that's how the team's looking. Obviously playing Semenyo over Milenkovic as well. I'm thinking with that City fixture, I don't know if you remember last season, there was a game week when City played against Palace and then I think it was Mateta scored really early on in the game. That's what I'm hoping for from Semenyo. I'm expecting this shock. No one's going to see it coming. City are going to concede a goal to Semenyo and I will look a bit more rational for playing him in a City fixture. But other than that, pretty happy with the team. Transfers do need to be made, but by rolling a transfer this week, I've got 3 free transfers to go into next week and more knowledge, and you can't put a price on that. So for now, I'm going to not look at my phone. I'm going to completely avoid any kind of deadline, stream, leaks, whatever is going on. I would like to just enjoy my Saturday, and then I have got lunch plans today, so I'm not going to even look at my phone for the Newcastle-Arsenal game. Also, don't really have any assets in there. I've got Raya, but not feeling too passionate about watching that one, and I haven't got any Arsenal attackers, which doesn't make me feel good either. There's a lot of things that could go wrong in my team at the moment, especially the no Salah issue. But I think people are underestimating Brighton. I don't think Salah's going to come away with a huge haul like everyone is making out. Or maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better. I do see Trent coming away with something for once this game week. It's going to happen against Brighton. But yes, I'm going to not look at my phone, so I'll probably see you after all the 3 p.m. kickoffs because I want to have a nice day and not let FPL dictate my mood. So I will see you guys later. Hello, I'm back earlier than expected because my sources have suggested that Chris Wood has scored. And by sources, I mean Lee from FPL Family because he posted the logs emoji in the group chat. So I'm guessing Chris Wood has scored. So I thought, you know what, Yelena, put your big girl pants on and just check the results. Stop trying to avoid the inevitable. So I'm going to check. The games are at half time. Chris Wood scored again. That's ridiculous. I didn't even have any pickly snack. I ruined my own voodoo tradition of having something pickled. He doesn't even need pickles to score. That is amazing. Forest 1-0 up. I did bench Milenkovic, which is a bit annoying. I want Forest to win this game, but that clean sheet on my bench will hurt, especially as at the moment I'm relying on Porro, Aït-Nouri and Trent to get me a clean sheet. And, oh no, Liverpool have conceded. So there goes that dream. Still the second half to go. So Liverpool 1-0 down, which is unexpected. That's good as Salah hasn't scored and obviously didn't transfer him in and he's a popular captaincy choice this week, which frightens me, but there's still the second half to go. So if Trent can have some sort of involvement in some goals, that would be great. And if Salah, it's wishful thinking, isn't it, that Salah will be quiet, but we'll see. Arsenal lost 1-0. So that was an Isak goal and a Gordon assist. Interesting. So there goes the Raya clean sheet. Nice. So we're banking on Porro and Aït-Nouri. Again, we'll see. But at least I got rid of Gabriel in that case. And then City, Semenyo scored in 9 minutes. That's ridiculous. What a shout from me. This is rare that anything like that actually comes off. That's amazing. Semenyo goal, 9 minutes and nothing from City. That's absolutely crazy. That makes me feel better about not having Vardio and Lewis being benched. See, this is the joy of not going for a City defender or any City asset at the moment, apart from Haaland, because Pep Roulette, you just can't predict it. I don't know why I was so stressed about these games. It's going quite well, although there's still the second half to go. But annoying, I haven't got anything from Haaland, which is as expected because I have cursed him since bringing him in. But on the plus side, yes, De Bruyne is on the bench. So if he can come on, assist Haaland, then we're off, we're good to go. And we'll see Haaland's form that he had at the start of the season when I did not own him. But yeah, nothing from Haaland, frustrating, but also nothing from Salah. So we will take that as a win for now. I think I'm going to watch the second half, obviously not actually be able to watch it because of the blackout, which needs to change, people. Come on, it's ridiculous. But I will watch along on Soccer Saturday and cheer on Haaland. If I can get a captaincy return from Haaland, if he beats Salah, that'll be great, but I will even take him just matching Salah, to be honest. But yeah, we need a bit more luck with the captaincy and with Haaland at the moment. But I'm absolutely thrilled. Chris Wood goal and Semenyo. I don't feel like too much can hurt me going into the second half. Oh, jinxed it there, haven't I? I hope things carry on going well. We all had minor heart palpitations then because Bournemouth scored another goal. But unfortunately, it was not Semenyo, and Liverpool scored, which I was like, oh no, here it goes. This much of me thought, oh, maybe it's Trent, but this much of me thought it's Salah. Wasn't Salah, it was Van Dijk. So we're okay, we're in okay territory, but getting a little bit nervous now because the results seem to be going well for me, but that may go downhill. God, 2 minutes later, Salah scores. Ugh, and nothing from Haaland. So annoying. There's still time. There is still time for Haaland to get his act together, and annoyingly, the commentary keeps going, Foden, Haaland, blah. Nothing's happening. But still time. Don't give up hope. As long as he can equalise, match Salah, I'll be happy. Not the greatest update in the world because Haaland blanked, Salah scored. Frustrating things. And Vardio scored, going on about, Pep Roulette, defenders, blah, blah, blah. Maybe. If Vardio carries on in this form, which he's in fine form, then maybe I do Trent to Vardio and then get rid of Haaland, and at least then I have City coverage in the form of a defender, but we're getting some goals, which is nice. Also intrigued to see how Foden gets on in the next couple of game weeks because, like I said, the commentary, it will be interesting to watch Match of the Day. Commentary was going wild for Foden and Haaland. So it could be another situation where it was very likely that they'd score and they just didn't. So that's great. Anyway, and also City lost. I don't know if I just said that. 2-1. Who'd have predicted that? Not me. But we're going on to Wolves Palace now. I can see them all warming up. Going to be keeping an eye on Strand Larsen. We're in the Strand Larsen versus Cunha debate at the moment. My heart says Strand Larsen, head says Cunha. We'll see which one prevails by the end of this. In terms of Palace, not really eyeing anyone up. I don't think I'm going to go for Palace attackers or defenders at this point in time. But there's not too much that can harm me in this game. Probably Cunha is the most dangerous towards me. But I've seen he's a very, very popular pick on Twitter. It may not actually massively harm my rank. I may just feel as though everyone owns him. Let's check. Should we check his ownership? That's a fun game. No, my phone's just frozen. Okay, never mind. Let's not play that game. I think his ownership's low. I think he's still at differential stage, but that's a differential I could do with. And especially, I've got Watkins to go. I've got Haaland, who is blanked. Frustrating. And he's about 70% ownership, I think. And then Chris Wood has come away with a goal. Oh, Ralph's growling. Anyway, we'll watch the game, see what happens. Half-time 0-0, which is good for my clean sheet, Aït-Nouri. I completely forgot I have Aït-Nouri in this. If he can score, that would be great. That would be 2 weeks in a row. His last game week he scored against Brighton, I think. In terms of who's impressing me, I'm still torn. Cunha and Strand Larsen. Maybe something in the second half will happen that will make me go, this is an obvious pick. But for now, not 100% sure. Strand Larsen goal. Cunha assist. Interesting. I still think probably Cunha is the smartest option to go for. But Strand Larsen, I adore him. I've been wanting to bring him in since the start of the season when I did my little pre-season research into him. And I wish I'd have owned him for that City game. This game, I think, it would be lovely to have him in my team. But alas, I don't have him yet. I think I should just go for Strand Larson. But Cunha looks really good. I don't know. Dilemmas. Let me know in the comments if you're going to go for one or both. I've seen that. That was a dramatic pause. I've seen a lot of people considering double Wolves attack. That's a bit much for me. But if you're fancying that, go for it. I don't know what I've done. My camera's stuck. So this is the tripod, which is fun. This is an interesting angle. Are we back? No, we're not back. Anyway, lost my Nori clean sheet and he didn't get a goal or an assist or anything. So that's a little bit disappointing. But Strand Larson only scored 1 goal. Cunha got the assist, but nothing more. So I didn't get too harmed by him. I think probably still leaning towards Strand Larson. Plus, he is $1 million cheaper. He'll probably rise in price after the goal tonight. But only by 0.1 million. So I think I'm probably still leaning towards Strand Larson. But I'm not going to. This is such a silly angle. I'm going to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Good evening. Well, actually afternoon. I'm sitting in the dark because I woke up with the worst headache of just massaging my head all day. Slept. Now I've made the room pitch black. I've got the TV on for the Villa Spurs game. And I'm hoping that will cheer me up. I've got Porro, I've got Watkins and I've got Rodgers. So I'm fine with Spurs losing their clean sheets. Don't go for a Spurs defender for the clean sheets. But I would really need something from Porro this game. It's so annoying owning him. There's so much potential, but it's just not been happening recently. So a nice Watkins, Rodgers assist goal situation would be really good. And then I will forego the clean sheet for Spurs and not really be that surprised by it. But something from Porro would be excellent. In this game, who am I afraid of? No one really. Son, not massively. Brennan Johnson, I still want to bring into my team, but I just don't know when he's going to become a priority again. So, yeah, feeling quite good about this one. Might fall asleep throughout, I don't know. First half is over. I stayed awake. But the good news is that Morgan Rodgers scored. He's got a player that has some points. Bad news is obviously that means I've lost Porro's clean sheet. But there's still time, and that's my famous thing with these games. Still time. Don't give up hope. Watkins could still score, might get a brace, who knows. Porro might get something. I'm happy to write off. If I can get Watkins to get a few returns, then I'm fine losing the Porro clean sheet. Who keeps clean sheets nowadays anyway? Nobody. I have got a bit of a dilemma because I do want to watch the F1 and it's going to overlap with this. So I may have to dip out of this Spurs Villa game and then just rely on updates from my phone. But we'll see how I get on. If Watkins goes on a mad one, then it's a no-brainer. I shall be watching the game. Interesting update. So Spurs have scored. They've equalised. A Brennan Johnson goal. That guy. Son assisted, but he's been taken off. So I'm guessing it's precautionary because he looked absolutely fuming about the fact that he was taken off. But that is one to monitor, and I feel quite lucky because I feel like if he'd have stayed on, he would have probably come away with more than an assist. So count our lucky stars. It's all kicking off actually. It's going to be a lot of added time because of injuries. Romero's got a bad foot. Cash is also being checked. And Rodgers is hobbling, which I'm not feeling fantastic about. Rodgers came off at 68 minutes. Duran has come on, who always seems to score from the bench. So that'll be nice. Hopefully links up well with Ollie Watkins. Solanke's looking good. He just needs things to click, doesn't he? There'll be a day where it'll all fall into place. But today is not that day. I am going to put the F1 on now. So if Watkins does start going off on one, we'll go back. It's fine. We can easily flick between the channels, but I just don't see this game being that mad. So I'm going to go over to the F1. Oh my goodness, Solanke has scored. Things are clicking for him. Hopefully not too much. There will just be the one click and I can take that. But we haven't had anything. I checked excitedly thinking, oh, maybe a Porro assist. Sadly not. That's not the case. As long as Spurs stay a bit quiet now and we can get something. I've only got Watkins in the game currently and Porro, but Watkins is the main focus. If there is another update, I hope it's me saying, yay, Watkins goal. Another Solanke goal. I didn't need this. I really didn't need this. I checked as well. Again, no Porro assist. Ugh, irritating. Let's use it as a learning curve. Perhaps I should get him in future game weeks. Maybe. I still think Brennan Johnson's my number one target as a Spurs asset. But the way Ollie Watkins is going, I'll be looking for a replacement, and it could be Solanke. A third goal for Spurs and a Solanke assist. I'm glad I'm not watching the game because I think it'd be more annoying. I just keep getting little updates on my phone. Oh, I mean, hats off to Spurs. What a comeback. Is that 4-1 now? 4-1. Oh. I thought Villa just had this. I thought they were absolutely all over them and something good was going to happen. But no, the added time that I was so excited about, Maddison ended up scoring in. So hopefully the Chelsea-Man U game is better. Cole Palmer, something from him would be fantastic. I'm eyeing up Reece James. Call me crazy. I know he's always out at Christmas, but 4.9 million. Oh, could be a steal of the season. Feeling good about that. And also eyeing up some Man United attackers. They've got a nice run of fixtures coming up. They'll have the new manager bounce going on. I think the ones that I'm mostly focused on are Højlund and Garnacho. Højlund, again, there is that. At the moment, Haaland and Watkins are on thin ice in my team, so Højlund could be the perfect little enabler to come in for one of them. Garnacho I would really like, but the midfield at the moment is looking very congested. I need to bring in Salah, Brennan Johnson. Also, I'd like to have a place in there. I was looking to take out Semenyo, but after yesterday's performance and Bournemouth's upcoming fixtures, maybe he's one to hold on to. It's tough out there. It's tough just picking your starting 11, I tell you, and that budget. This game, Garnacho and Højlund, I will be tracking carefully in this match. It'll be good if they just don't do anything. If we can come away winning this, keep a clean sheet, absolutely thrilled with that. But I will be looking for the attacking potential. And then, so they do nothing this game but look good. And then next game week, I'll bring someone in. Good day. It's Monday now and that's such a bad intro. I'm so conscious everything I film that Steve-O's going to clip it with something from The Office. So I prepare myself for that. But I started off this game week feeling quite good about things and now not so much. So I'm on 42 points, which is above the average, which is 34 points. Haven't checked my rank. You know that I never do that during the game week. I've just opened my team. Rodgers and Palmer are flagged. I'm sure it's nothing serious. Knox, both of them. Oh, Knox, 75% chance of playing, that's fine. I don't really know. I'm thinking ahead about transfers. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'll put my team here. Going into the game week, next game week, I'll have 3 free transfers. So if you have any ideas about what to do, let me know. Tempted to give Haaland another game week. I know I sound absolutely crazy for that because he has blanked how many game weeks in a row? He scored in game week 9, but since I brought him in game week 6, we've had absolutely nothing. 2 pointers for 15.3 million. Lot of money to be wasting on the bench, isn't it? And then the upcoming fixtures. They've got Brighton this week, so that's not too bad. It is away for them. But then they go on to Spurs at home. And we know, as a Porro owner, that Spurs love leaking goals. So maybe I could just keep hold of him. I'm not sure. It's a lot of money. If I can find another way of getting Salah into my team, I could downgrade Trent. I could downgrade Watkins. Watkins hasn't been that great for me recently and they're playing Liverpool this week. And at the moment, Rodgers is just being such a good asset and for only 5.4 million compared to Ollie Watkins, 9 million. That's a lot of money. And then Trent the same. Trent is one that I thought I would keep all season, but the last 3 game weeks, we've had 2 points, 1 point, 2 points. Then we had a nice 8-pointer, but then 1 point. It's not really that great for 7 million for a defender. But also that fixture, game week 12, Southampton away. I don't know. There's a lot to think about. My head still hurts from yesterday. I don't think I've got animals everywhere. Hello. There's a cat behind you guys right now. But yeah, tonight we're going into the Brentford. Who are they playing? Worried about not having a Fulham attacker. Who am I? That could potentially be a transfer that I make going into the next game week, depending on how tonight goes. Will I? No, probably not. I don't think it's a priority. There you go. That was a little bit of tension, just completely destroyed. Not going to bring in a Fulham attacker. I might. Don't hold it against me, but I don't think I will. But Wissa, I'm going to keep an eye on this week. I'm not going to go for a Brentford defender because the defence isn't the best, even though Pinnock did just have a little habit of getting goals in. I'm just rambling now. I'm nervous. I hope I get a green arrow. 3 green arrows in a row will be very, very welcome. I'll see you at kickoff. Right, I've been watching the Brentford-Fulham game. It's just gone into added time. Sadly, nothing for any assets that I have. I haven't gotten anything, which is a bit frustrating because I could have done with a bit of a pick-me-up for this game week. I've had a mixed week. It's been okay. I'll be intrigued to see if I've got a green arrow because after this game I don't think I will. Flecken is on for an absolute monster haul. Brentford have kept the clean sheet, which I'm really surprised about, and I did say I owe them an apology because I said earlier that Brentford haven't been keeping clean sheets. They're 1-0 up and Yanalt scored, so nothing for me. Bit disheartening, but here we are. So yeah, I'll check my rank once I brush my teeth. Goodness, I committed the cardinal sin. This is like people that leave games early because everything can change. Left here maybe 90 minutes, 91 minutes, went off to brush my teeth, and then I've come back and Fulham have won 2-1. They were having an insane amount of shots, so I could have seen them. I say this, I was literally just celebrating Brentford's clean sheet. The fact it would be believable that they may equalise considering the velocity. But 2-1, Brentford, what? I'm so relieved I didn't praise Brentford defenders anymore. And I wasn't planning to bring one in because what the swear word. Also gutted for Flecken owners because that was going to be a huge haul. I mean, it'll still be decent with the save points, but that one's going to hurt. Very interesting. Let's check my rank. Let me know in the comments how you got on this game week. You don't have to say your rank. You can just say whether or not you got a green arrow. So I am... green arrow! 300k. I'm at 2.8 million. We're in the 2 millions, people. This is what we play the game for. Honestly, I would be insufferable if I ever had a good rank. Semenyo definitely saved me on that. A little bit gutted about the Milenkovic benching, but I wouldn't... Oh, my defence. Trent got 2 points, Porro got 1 and Ainori got 1. Milenkovic sitting there pretty on the bench with 6 points. Well, we can end this video on a high, which is lovely. I think that's 3 green arrows in a row. Interesting. Long may that continue. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, do hit the like, well, press the like, click the like button if you enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.